Iraq, land of the Tigris and Euphrates, where civilization was born. Here, between these legendary rivers, the first seeds of human progress were sown. The land itself seems to breathe with the echoes of ancient voices, telling stories of invention, ambition, and the dawn of society. For years I dreamed of Mesopotamia, the place where writing, cities, and human ingenuity first flourished. It's a landscape that has inspired poets, scholars, and explorers for millennia. The very air here feels charged with the weight of history, as if every stone and every breeze carries a memory from the distant past. This isn't just a trip. It's a journey to the roots of our shared story. To walk these ancient paths is to step into the footsteps of those who built the first cities, who dreamed up the first myths, and who shaped the world as we know it. I long to see Babylon, Ur, and Nineveh, not as names in a book, but as living places that shaped history. These cities, once bustling with life, now stand as silent witnesses to the rise and fall of empires, their ruins holding secrets waiting to be uncovered by curious travelers. The welcome I received was as warm as the Mesopotamian sun, with locals eager to share their heritage. Their smiles and stories bridged the gap between past and present, making me feel not just like a visitor, but like a guest in a living, breathing culture. Their hospitality felt like an invitation into their story, not just their country. Sharing meals, laughter, and traditions, I discovered that the spirit of Mesopotamia lives on in its people, resilient, proud, and endlessly generous. So come with me. Let's step through history, marvel at ziggurats, and listen to the whispers of the past. Imagine the ceremonies, the bustling markets, the scholars etching cuneiform into clay tablets, and the timeless stories that still echo among these stones. This is more than ancient stones. It's a story of connection, discovery, and the enduring beauty of Iraq. Here every ruin is a chapter, every landscape a canvas painted by time, and every encounter a reminder of our shared humanity. Let's begin our journey to the cradle of civilization, where the past and present meet, and where the adventure of understanding our origins truly begins. Our first stop, Babylon, a name echoing through the ages. Arriving at the site, I felt the weight of history in the air. The processional way, lined with lion reliefs, led me into the heart of the ancient city. My guide, Ali, revealed hidden details, original foundations, the city's layout, and the legendary ziggurat Etemenanki. From a high vantage point, I imagined Babylon's glory, parades, processions, and the hum of a vast metropolis. The silence here is profound, letting the past speak directly to the soul. Sitting quietly, I felt connected to generations before me. Empires may fall, but their stories and spirit endure. The reconstructed Ishtar Gate at Babylon's entrance is a vision in blue and gold. Rows of dragons and bulls, symbols of divine protection, march across the brilliant glazed bricks. This gate was more than an entrance. It was a declaration of Babylon's power and artistry. Passing through, ancient travelers would have felt awe and reverence. The lions, bulls, and dragons weren't just decoration, they were guardians, linking the city to its gods. As the sun set, the gate glowed, alive with the energy of centuries. It's a testament to human creativity and the desire to reach for the divine. Standing there, I felt gratitude for the artisans and those who preserved this heritage. The Ishtar Gate remains a symbol of beauty and ambition. Next, we journeyed south to Ur, home of the Great Ziggurat. This monumental structure, rising from the heart of ancient Mesopotamia, has stood for millennia as a testament to human ingenuity and devotion. As we approached, the sheer scale of the ziggurat was awe-inspiring, its massive terraces and steep stairways dominating the landscape and hinting at the grandeur of a civilization long past. Rising from the plain, this ancient structure is a marvel of Sumerian engineering. Each brick, carefully laid by hand, tells a story of ambition and faith. The ziggurat was constructed in the 21st century BCE using millions of mud bricks, and its restoration in the 20th century has allowed us to glimpse its former glory. Climbing its steps, I felt the weight of 4,000 years beneath my feet. The worn stones echoed with the footsteps of ancient priests, kings, and worshippers who once ascended these very stairs in reverence and hope. From the top, the city's ruins and the vast landscape unfolded, a glimpse into the complexity of Sumerian life. The view stretches across the plains where bustling markets, temples, and homes once thrived, and where the Euphrates River brought life to the city. The ziggurat was a sacred bridge between earth and sky, reserved for priests and the moon god Nana. At its summit, rituals and offerings connected the people of Ur to their deities, reinforcing the city's spiritual and political power. Here, humanity first studied the heavens, creating calendars and seeking meaning in the stars. The priests of Ur were among the earliest astronomers, tracking celestial movements to guide agriculture and religious festivals, laying the groundwork for future sciences. Nearby, the royal tombs revealed treasures and rituals that brought Sumerian culture to life. Gold, lapis lazuli, and intricate artifacts unearthed here tell stories of powerful rulers, elaborate ceremonies, and a society rich in artistry and tradition. Ur was more than mud bricks. It was a center of innovation and power. Its influence reached far beyond its walls, shaping the course of history in the ancient world and leaving a legacy that endures to this day. Standing in its midst was a privilege beyond words. The silence of the ruins invites reflection on the passage of time and the enduring spirit of those who built and inhabited this remarkable city. The legacy of Ur endures in every stone, whispering stories of faith, innovation, and the eternal quest to reach for the heavens. Leaving the south, we followed the Tigris north, watching the landscape shift from plains to rolling hills. Life along the river felt timeless, shepherds, villages, and ancient rhythms. Our destination, Nineveh, the last great Assyrian capital, once the world's largest city. The Assyrians were fierce warriors and patrons of art and knowledge. Approaching Nineveh's reconstructed Mashki Gate, I sensed the city's former might. These walls were built to awe and defend, monuments to imperial ambition. Each site on this journey, Sumer, Babylon, Assyria, has its own voice in Mesopotamia's grand story. This isn't just a map, it's a narrative of rising and falling empires. The thread of human creativity connects us all to this remarkable land. Entering Nineveh felt like stepping into another world. The mounds of Kuyunjik once held the palaces of Sennacherib and Ashurbanipal. My guide described the lost grandeur, reliefs of hunts, battles, and ceremonies. Nineveh's greatest treasure was Ashurbanipal's library, a collection of cuneiform tablets that changed our understanding of history. Standing where this knowledge was gathered was awe-inspiring. The site of Nebi Yunus, linked to the prophet Jonah, adds spiritual depth to Nineveh's legacy. Overlooking modern Mosul, I saw layers of history and faith. Nineveh's fall was dramatic, but its legacy, art, architecture, and knowledge endures. The true gift of Nineveh is its contribution to the human mind and spirit. No journey is complete without meeting the people who bring a land to life. In every corner of Iraq, it's the faces, the laughter, and the stories of its people that truly define the country. Their warmth and openness transform a simple visit into a meaningful experience, making every traveler feel like a welcomed guest rather than a stranger. In Iraq, hospitality is a way of being. Everywhere, I was welcomed with warmth and generosity. Whether in bustling cities or quiet villages, doors are always open and invitations to share a meal or a cup of tea are extended with genuine joy. This spirit of hospitality is woven into daily life, a reflection of deep-rooted cultural values that have endured for generations. Sharing tea and stories became a daily ritual, breaking barriers and building connections. Over steaming cups, laughter and conversation flow easily, even when words are few and gestures say more than language ever could. These moments reveal the heart of Iraqi life: community, kindness, and a willingness to connect with others. One afternoon, a family near the Euphrates shared their date harvest and traditions, communicating through kindness more than words. The simple act of offering dates, a symbol of hospitality and abundance, spoke volumes about their generosity. Sitting together, I learned how food and tradition are passed down, binding families and friends across generations. Iraqis are proud inheritors of a rich legacy, working to preserve and share their history. From ancient artifacts to oral traditions, they are dedicated to keeping their heritage alive, not just for themselves, but for the world to witness and appreciate. Archaeologists, curators and guides are passionate storytellers, ensuring the past is never forgotten. Their dedication brings history to life, allowing visitors to walk in the footsteps of ancient civilizations and understand the stories etched into every stone and artifact. The people are the bridge between ancient stones and the present. Their daily lives unfold against a backdrop of ruins and relics, reminding us that history is not just something to be studied, but something to be lived and cherished. Their pride and resilience give history a living voice. Through challenges and change, Iraqis stand strong, drawing strength from their past and hope from their dreams for the future. The true heart of Iraq is found in its people. Their diversity, unity, and unwavering spirit are what make this land unforgettable, leaving a lasting impression on all who visit. Their spirit is a beacon of hope for the future, lighting the way for generations to come and reminding us all of the enduring power of community, heritage, and human connection. Beyond ruins, Iraq's natural beauty is striking: lush riverbanks, endless date palms, and serene marshlands. The Tigris and Euphrates are the nation's lifeblood, their greenery a stark contrast to the desert. In the southern marshes, I glided in a traditional canoe surrounded by reeds, water buffalo, and birds. A timeless, peaceful world. Sunrises and sunsets here are breathtaking, painting the sky in brilliant colors. At night, the stars shine as they did for ancient astronomers. The land invites reflection, its quiet beauty seeping into your soul. Iraq's landscape is a gentle, enduring backdrop to its history. It's a beauty that stays with you long after you leave. My journey through Iraq reshaped my understanding of history and humanity. Babylon, Ur, and Nineveh are now real places to me, filled with echoes of creativity and resilience. This land gave the world writing, the wheel, and law. Its legacy is everywhere. Archaeologists keep discovering and Iraqis keep building their future on ancient foundations. The adventure here is unending, with more stories waiting to be told. Sharing these journeys builds bridges and inspires curiosity about our world. If this story has sparked your imagination, join me for the next adventure. The best journeys are the ones we share. Let's see where the road leads next.